up? First Minecraft video. This channel is going to be a little different. While we play Minecraft, I want to talk about faith, life, and Jesus. Real conversations, no pressure at all. As we open up this world, it's going to start as any same world that, all of us typically start, And sometimes it's going to start how we start in life, too. With no plan, no tools, just figuring it all out as we go. And honestly, that's where faith really begins. It has a connection with really just figuring it out as you go. Really don't have a plan when you first figure out your faith. As most of us do. A lot of people think that faith means having everything together, but most people God used in the Bible didn't start strong. They started, willing. Even Jesus didn't rush his purpose. He spent years preparing before anyone even knew who he was. So I think in this world, I'm not going to rush to get diamonds. I'm not going to rush to build an amazing house. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to rush and I'm going to start a foundation to the house. I'm going to start by making some windows, It's actually nice. I spawned on this island. So I kind of do like this wood that I'm collecting here. It's pretty nice. Also, when building your shelter or just, building your first house, it doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be enough to survive. And I think that's the way faith works too sometimes. We don't need a big house and a perfect life. We just need a foundation, somewhere where we can start. Jesus talked about this when he said that building a solid ground matters. He said storms come either way, but the foundation is what keeps you standing, So I think, in this world, I'm going to change it up. This might be a temporary home and I might move in the future, but right now I think it's just about setting this foundation and seeing where it goes. I don't really have all the answers, and I'm still learning too as myself. I'm still learning the game. I'm still learning building tricks. I'm still learning everything. I'm still learning scripture in the Bible. I'm still learning how to be a religious person, to be a kind person, be a loving person to my neighbor. I think God really is using me for my purpose, my true calling. But I also believe God meets us exactly where we are in life. Even in the middle of a Minecraft world, he's using me. So I feel like you can always be used. You can always be adjusted to how you want to be adjusted in life. And no matter what, God can use you. So when you feel like, you can't be used and everything you do is a mistake and everything you're trying to accomplish are seeming to fall short, that's not true. I do want to tell you though, on this channel you can expect a lot of Minecraft gameplay, conversations about faith and life, encouragement when things feel heavy. This space really doesn't need to be filled with God all the time. We will have, moments where we're just sitting here joking around and just playing Minecraft. I might upload a video and it has nothing to do with religion at all. So be prepared and for that. Also this space is just where you don't have to pretend, everything's okay, be yourself. If you want to drop a goofy comment down in the comments, you want to drop your favorite prayer, go ahead. If you want to tell me some crazy build ideas, what to make, then go ahead, I'll put in a video. Whether you believe, doubt, or just curious, you're welcome here, so if you doubt what I'm saying and you doubt the Bible, go ahead and leave a comment, I take all types of criticism, and my God's a loving God, and he accepts us to encourage people to have the doubters, because the doubters is what keeps you curious in the first place. It shows that you still have that little bit of faith in you. So if this sounds like a channel or something you would love to be a part of, you know, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, and build with me. And just a reminder, faith isn't built overnight. It's built one block at a time. I'm Lewo, and I'll see you in the next one.